Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new on here, my name is Tonia. I'm a travel and lifestyle vlogger based in Italy, and I also share my experiences on what it's like living abroad and being a military spouse. If you're new on here, don't forget to smash the subscribe button, break it, destroy it, and do whatever you like with it. So you guys, it's been such a long time since I came to you guys with like updates on Schengen visas and all of that good stuff. So today I have decided to bring you guys a video that will be super helpful. You guys know that because of the pandemic, a lot of countries around the world closed their borders in order to control the spread of the virus. So now that a lot of things are opening back up, the Schengen borders are also opening back up. So in today's video, I'm going to give you guys updates on like the different Schengen countries and when they plan to open back up and all of that good stuff. If you're interested in all of this juicy info, then keep watching. So before we go into the reason why we're here today, I have this really amazing experience that I want to share with you guys, and it is the way that I send money back to Nigeria from Europe. I found this app called Rewire. Rewire is a neobank app that provides financial services for migrants. With Rewire, you can get your own IBAN account, a free debit MasterCard, and you can also do local and international transfers. Literally, you're laying on your bed and you send your money back home, and your people can access it directly into their account. They don't need to go and start filling one form and going up and down. If you're interested in checking this app out, I'm going to leave a link in the description box. I got you, okay? I got you from right, left, and center. Anyway, let's get straight into the video, okay? So the first country on the list that has decided to open back their borders by July 1st is Malta, but there are certain restrictions. There are certain people that can go in and that can't go in, you know, all that kind of stuff. So people from Italy are allowed to enter, but people from the Lombardy area, which is the place that had the most cases in Italy, which is the place where the outbreak was like, you know, started from and all of that, are not allowed to enter Malta. I am currently sharing my screen with you guys right now so you can see all the things that I see. The next one on the list is Portugal, and thankfully starting July 1st, Portugal has decided to open up their borders to international travel. So that's amazing, so that all tourists can come into Portugal starting July 1st. Starting June 21st, Spain has decided to open up their borders to travelers from the EU and the Schengen area. For now, Spain is not open for international travels, only for those from EU commissions and from the Schengen areas only. And Switzerland has decided to open up their borders for all European Union member states, including Britain's, as well as citizens of the Schengen associated countries. Italians will also be permitted to enter the country, thank God. Next on the list is France, and France has opened up its borders starting June 15th, 2020 for the majority of EU and Schengen countries. But the problem is that France is still deciding to quarantine people, so that's a bummer. The next one is Iceland. Iceland has opened up its borders to EU and Schengen area travelers, while at the same time offering everyone this test as a way to avoid quarantine. So you're going to get tested in Iceland. Starting from June 15th, nationals of the following countries are now eligible to enter the Dutch territory. So if you live in Belgium, Bulgaria, Germany, Estonia, Italy, Croatia, Latvia, and all of these other countries, you are now allowed to go to Dutch territory. So if you're not from any of these countries, you're not allowed for now, starting June 15th. The next one on the list is Greece, and Greece is allowing non-essential travels, but only from 29 countries, including Austria, Australia, Bulgaria, Germany, and the rest of these countries. Starting June 13th, Poland has put to an end the temporary border controls at the internal borders of the European Union on June 13th. Travelers have regained the right to freely enter, exit, and transit through the territory of the Republic of Poland without having to quarantine. So that's amazing. Starting June 5th, they are only allowing people who are either permanent residents or own any kind of like residency in Slovakia, and only people from like Hungary and Austria are allowed for now. And then, starting June 4th, Austrian authorities have opened their borders for the nationals of the neighboring countries, including Switzerland, Germany, Czech Republic, and the rest of these other countries. So, Austria is not currently open for international travels. It is only open to this particular countries. So over here, they are telling us that Slovakia and Czech Republic have decided to let each other into their country starting June 4th. And here is where I live, Italy. So over here, they're saying that Italy opened its borders for tourists for the EU and the Schengen area without any restriction whatsoever. Only EU nationals coming from a third country will have to undergo 2 weeks of quarantine. So Italy is allowing people from the Schengen area and the EU nationals to enter into Italy, but if they are coming from a third country, they are going to have to be quarantined. So that's a bummer, but it's important. Starting June 1st, Estonia opened its borders for the residents of the European Union and the Schengen area states and all the United Kingdom, while only some of them are subject to the 14 days quarantine. So yeah, that is very self-explanatory. Starting June 1st, Lithuania abolished its border controls with Latvia as the number of infections in both countries decreased in the previous weeks. So that's nice. Lithuania lifted an entry ban for citizens and legal residents of these countries, including Austria, Bulgaria, Croatia, Cyprus, Denmark, and Czech Republic, and the rest of these other countries. So starting May 28th, Croatia reopened its borders for the citizens of 10 European countries only, including Slovenia, Hungary, Austria, the Czech Republic, and the rest of these other countries. Starting May 26, the Ministry of Interior of the Czech Republic lifted most of the border controls at the border crossing, while Germany and Austria putting comprehensive and systematic border controls to an end and opening all the road and rail crossing for both countries. So that's good. Starting May 26, Hungary, the Czech Republic, and Slovakia reopened their borders for each other. So these people are only open to each other. No any other countries allowed to go there. Starting May 25th, Hungary is the first member of the European Union to remove Schengen entry ban introduced earlier in the March on the EU Commission's recommendation. Hungarian border authorities have permitted Serbian citizens to cross the borders and come to the country without any restrictions. So if you're from Serbia, yes, now you know you can go to Hungary without any restrictions. Next on the list is Bulgaria. So starting May 22, Bulgaria is opening up its borders to European Union and the Schengen countries, including San Marino and these other countries. Starting May 16th, Austria, Germany, and Switzerland are opening up their borders to each other. Starting May 16th, Germany abolished border controls at the border with Luxembourg. Starting May 15th, Baltic states Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania abolished entry bans for each other. So these countries are only open to each other. And Finland, starting May 14th, reopened its borders for foreign workers from the Schengen zones, including Estonian citizens who work in Finland. So basically, April 27, 2020, the tourism minister of the 27 European Union member states met through a video conference in which they discussed the options of creating a certificate of security in the sphere of tourism under the provisional name of, you see the name here, I don't want to call it, so they don't demonetize me. The documents will refer to the health status of its owner and enable him or her to travel to the EU and the Schengen states. This passport will be linked to the capital with the capitals being subject to common rules and protocols for social distancing, as well as tracking systems if there is an outbreak of infections. So yes guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you're new, don't forget to smash the subscribe button, break it, destroy it, and do whatever you like with it. Let me know in the comment section if you will be traveling down to the Schengen area soon and if this video was helpful. Also, let me know in the comment section if you're going to be downloading Rewire and if you're going to be using my special link that is going to get you some money off of your first transfer on the Rewire app. So yeah, thank you guys so much. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and smash the subscribe button. Break it, destroy it, and do whatever you like with it. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Ciao.
Full of hope, full of pain. Why don't you sing along, my friend? For it's our last refrain. Forever young, ever strong, ever brave. Memories like